Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the Curry 12. So retail price is set at 140 US dollars. It's very interesting because they actually lowered the price by 20 bucks. The Curry 11, for example, used to be $160. Now that's super rare, especially in today's day and age where prices are mostly going up from one model to the next. I'm really not sure why they did that. If any of you know about what's going on or would like to guess, please let me know in the comments. Could just be a good gesture from Under Armour. And from Curry brand, they unveiled the Curry Fox 1 for De'Aaron Fox during their recent China tour. That's basically the Curry 1 low floatroll with the exact same outsole and traction pattern, I believe. The Curry line, I think they've been doing well. Can't possibly be more consistent ever since they got into a zone with their flagship flow technology. Personally, I do approve that since they work, but as a new signature shoe for the first other athlete they signed besides Steph himself, I don't know if that's the right way to do it. They also did Embiid really dirty. Gave him one shoe in how many years? While he's been in the MVP conversation almost every season. Anyways, dudes with Skechers now. Back to the Curry 12, impressive performance. We are getting some tweaks and improvements. I'm loving this pink colorway. They finally dyed flow to a different color. And I'll explain the meanings behind the theme too. Let's get right into all you need to know about this newest Curry shoe. As to how the Curry 12 performs on the court, cushion, I really don't have much to add here. If you played in any of the recent Currys with the flow technology, even after they introduced a dual density flow, the difference or improvement in this aspect is little to none, to be honest. Not much cushion really, little compression when you press down on the foam. You don't get a soft feedback in the heel or anything. Not a super bouncy shoe either. But the highlight here is the amazing core feel and how fluently your feet move around in them. One, that has to do with the smooth curve shape. It helps with the transition, also prevents the shoe from being too flat. Two, I usually like to describe this feeling on feet as having some running shoe DNA. It's really a fun and comfortable ride. I just wouldn't use the word delicious here. Not the foamy type, but you do get to maintain a low to the ground position. As you have probably expected, these are still very light. My size 10.5 pair comes to 366 grams, much lower than average weight. So yes, this is a lightweight and minimal type of shoe that I see as a fantastic option for guards. If you're a faster guy on the court who rely on your speed a lot, this could be perfect for you. Another reason why this is great for a faster playing style is the traction performance. Identical flow outsole. So for those of us who have played in the flow outsole, you should know exactly what to expect. Excellent grip, basically zero squeak. Silent but super effective in getting you to a hard and complete stop. I've had a very pleasant experience playing on a dusty court too. My usual gym has a dusty floor most of the times. I never had any problems playing in the Curry 12 there. So as long as you're staying indoors with these, I think you'll be good to go for sure with the traction. For outdoor use, I'd say don't do it, just to be safe. I have used my Curry 9 outdoors. The flow also is more durable than you think actually, but still nowhere near an ideal option that I would recommend for the concrete or rough rubberized courts outside. Yeah, keep them for indoors. You will have a fun time playing in these. No slipping based on my experience. With the fit, here it's not so much as a copy and paste. I've noticed that the Currys started becoming a tiny bit more spacious, one model at a time. Previously, the Curry 8, 9, and 10, I basically needed to size up. 11 was okay going true to size. 12, there's no need to size up, in my opinion. True to size is the best fit. Some of the guys I know could never wear the Currys before because of how narrow or tight the toe box is. Too much squeezing inside. If you have wider than average feet, and are also worried about the same issue, this model is your best bet. It's really quite a forgiving fit up front. So they're about average width this time, not too narrow. Lengthwise, given the shape of the heel cap, you will experience some mild heel slippage. Like I was wearing these Curry brand performance socks. These are top notch to hoop in, by the way. These socks are already on the thicker side. Heel lockdown still isn't the best. That's also why I don't think you need to size up. Otherwise, if you can't get a secure fit, you kind of lose the whole point of having such a fast and agile guard shoe, if that makes sense. Another issue that I like to point out here is that these are still not ideal for high volume feet. If you have a high instep, you will feel the upper pressing down on your feet a little bit too much. So please be aware of that. I'm kind of the opposite. I got extremely flat feet. So personally, that doesn't concern me. But high volume feet, very high arch, no go. Yeah, in general, I still think this is already one of the best Currys in terms of being forgiving enough for more people. One of his recent budget shoes, the Curry Splash 24, is actually super wide foot friendly if you look at the midfoot area from a top-down view. So that's another great choice from them for wide footers. Moving on to the materials used, this is really a chef's kiss. Cushion isn't delicious, but the upper is. Very nice and cozy to the touch. A little bit of suede. The engineered mesh upper is not too flimsy. These textile layers are breathable and supportive at the same time. The molded tongue feels plush. It doesn't flap around or bother you while you're playing in them. Checkmark. Now, the suede is going to be very hard to clean as soon as somebody steps on it, going after a rebound or loose ball, let's say. So that might be annoying for those of you who like to keep your shoes clean at all times. Not much ankle support, but stability is decent. Lateral containment was really, really nice. Surprising, I know. If I was to do these like hard stops to the side on purpose, my feet did not hurt at all. My flat feet weren't sliding out too much, all thanks to the reinforcement. It feels like it'll be durable enough. The TPU sidewall on the midsole certainly helped too. It does a good job in guarding the midsole and also sort of acts as an outrigger to hold your feet in position. There is a midfoot shank plate for some additional support, and this is not a shoe that you can just easily bend or fold in half, so no problems in that regard. Material, I give it a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. Incredibly comfortable, supportive enough, no pinching or anything. It'll just get dirty pretty easily, but again, shoes are meant to be worn, right? Design wise, I really like how the 12 looks. Like the overall shape of the silhouette, the TPU sidewall on the midsole, this area has a lot of potential if they were to put like different colors or unique patterns on it. Here it's like a pink sky or galaxy finish. It all has to do with this colorway being named after Pangu. The ancient Chinese story goes, Pangu is the figure who separated heaven and earth with his axe, splitting yin and yang, the two opposite forces of the universe. They made this colorway for the Curry Tour. It comes in a whole collection with the Curry 1 Low Floetrol, Curry 4 Floetrol, and a new Curry 6 Floetrol, all in a similar color tone. The more linkage I try to come up with here to Steph himself, the worse it sounds. Pangu is usually depicted as a dwarf among the giants. Steph isn't short, but he's not tall among the NBA players. The tooth gap. Steph forever changed the game of basketball, like splitting the sky. That's the correct analogy. Single-handedly carried Team USA to an Olympic gold medal. Hey, I just love how this pink color scheme works on this shoe. Pink flow also looks great. Trash and performance is still elite. We talked about that. The majority of the upper has like a violet or grayish purple color. They come in the same white Curry brand shoebox. The only thing worth mentioning is the axe symbol on the wrapping paper, specific for this release. The same detail can be found on the insole, not to confuse with the communist logo, by the way. Overall, I would say the Curry 12 is an excellent S-tier performer. Not a whole lot has changed, yes. I mean, there was nothing wrong to begin with, was where they're going with the Curry line. On this model, they continue to become a more forgiving fit, while the upper material has almost been crafted to perfection. Such a low top or low ride guard shoe. If you were hoping for some drastic changes, no. So no rush to grab a pair until you see a good deal or a great colorway. This pair just immediately clicked for me as soon as I saw them released, so I am a very happy consumer. Now for comparisons, let's start by comparing it to the previous version. I will take the 12 over the 11. 11 was a little too flat. This feels more dynamic on feet. It almost urges you to play on your toes more or up your movement speed and all that. Obviously, this goes right into the category of top tier guard shoes. I would take these over the Shockwave 6, down issue 6. Sabrina 2, that's tough. I probably give the Sabrinas a slight edge. The amount of improvement from their own previous versions, I think the Sabrina 2 had a very successful tune-in. Lighter, more comfy, better traction. Well, you could argue that the Curry 12 is still the 11 with a small upgrade. Hezi Low V2, nothing beats that pair to me, in case you're wondering. As always, let me know what you think about the Curry 12 down in the comments. Plenty of new colorways to come. I applaud them for adjusting the fit, like any bit helps. The best Curry shoe out there, possibly, probably. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon on the next one.